welcome back. You're watching News Tonight. The show continues, but let's take a quick look at the top stories yet again. After 17 death threats, Jayalalitha puts up a brave face in Madurai, says she is the brave heart seeking justice in spite of the threats.
அச்சுறுத்தல் கடிதங்களை எல்லாம் நீங்கள் அனுப்பிய அழைப்பிதழ்களாகவே ஏற்றுக்கொண்டு நீதியுரை மதுரைக்கு நீதி கேட்க வந்திருக்கிறேன்.
Madurai synonymous with Aragiri's violence and rowdyism, says Amma hits out hard at the DMK Madurai strongman in his own backyard.
ஏதாவது காரணத்திற்காக ஸ்டாலின் மதுரை வர வேண்டும் என்றால் அண்ணன் அழகிரியிடம் விசா வாங்கி கொண்டுதான் வர வேண்டும்.
Jaya takes a vow to come back to power but does not speak much about alliance ahead of the polls. Ask her to supporters to trust her.
நம்முடைய கூட்டணி கணக்கும் கணிப்பும் சரியாக இருக்கும். அதை நான் துல்லியமாக கணித்துக் கொண்டுதான் இருக்கிறேன்.
DMK minister's Napoleon's car is attacked at Madurai allegedly by AIDMK men. Napoleon speaks exclusively to NDTV. Relief to Sterlite Industries as the Supreme Court grants them more time, asks the company and the TNPCB to submit latest impact report. The whole month of talks and there are no signs of better pay for the NLC contract workers. Unions to go ahead with the Cuddalore funds tomorrow. Schools sit up to solve problems caused due to traffic woes. Plan to start the day early to avoid the rush hour traffic. After a cell phone tower comes crashing down the city last week, a central authority now to regulate these towers. It's been a month now since the Neyveli Lignite Corporation contract workers went on strike, and a solution is far from sight. More than 13,000 contract workers have been on a strike demanding revision in wages and regularization, of which 6,000 members of a DMK-backed union pulled out last week. Today, too, the NLC management held another round of talks in the presence of Regional Labour Commissioner, and the talks failed. Meanwhile, all trade unions except for the one backed by the ruling DMK, of course, have called for a strike tomorrow in the Cuddalore district.
Because of the adamance of the NLC management, we are pushed to went on strike on 19th from October. The NLC management did not turn to settle the dispute amicably. As a trade union side, workers side, we took all efforts to settle the dispute amicably. But the NLC management did not cooperate with the union. That is why we went on strike. Continuously the strike is going on. Tomorrow, in support of our trade union, support of our striking workers, all political parties except the DMK party, so they are giving full solidarity. Tomorrow on 20th, 19th onwards, the Cuddalore district only totally banned.
Now, the total eclipse over the controversial metal major Sterlite Industries has now turned partial. The Supreme Court on Monday extended the stay on the Madras High Court order for closure of plant. What does it mean for Sterlite's plants in Tamil Nadu and for environmental lobbies advocating against the copper major? NDTV Hindu finds out.
In what is being seen as a reprieve for metal major Sterlite, the Supreme Court has extended the stay on orders for closure till mid-December. However, experts are stopping short of terming this as a victory for Sterlite because the Apex Court demands for an affidavit proving that it is environmentally friendly.
The Supreme Court has essentially asked Sterlite to provide an affidavit in which it is required to outline its compliance to the undertakings given by Sterlite to the Madras High Court. Secondly, it has asked Sterlite to provide a detailed report on how it has managed its solid waste.
The management of the controversial firm refuses to comment on camera. The ambiguity angers the locals in the area even more.
kilometer 25 கிலோமீட்டர்களுக்கு அங்கே துவக்கப்பட வேண்டிய கம்பெனி 10 கிலோமீட்டருக்குள்ளாக அந்த கம்பெனி துவக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. அதே நேரத்தில் 250 மீட்டர் அந்த பசுமை தாயகம் என்ற முறையில் அவர்கள் தோட்டங்கள் போட வேண்டும், மரங்கள் வளர்க்க வேண்டும் என்ற விதிமுறைகளும் மீறி இருக்கிறார்கள்.
Now, even as Sterlite gets a temporary reprieve from the Supreme Court, the troubles are far from over. With mounting evidence and unrest in the state against Sterlite, the management could find itself in a state of logjam. In Chennai, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, time for a quick break, but lots more stories up ahead, so do stay with us. We will be right back.